Dad, what are you doing?
Kids, I am looking at the stars with my telescope. Do you want to join me?
Sure, Dad. What can we see through the telescope?
Well, tonight we can see some planets, stars and the moon. All these are heavenly objects.
We do not know much about the solar system.
Do not worry, children. Follow me. When I was in school, I made this model of the solar system. It helps us understand how the planets move around the sun. The solar system consists of the sun at the center, and the 8 planets revolve around it in a certain path called orbit. Can you name the planets?
Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune.
Dad, besides these planets, satellites of various planets, comets, asteroids, meteoroids, etc. are also part of the solar system.
That is right, children. Each planet has its unique features. For example, Earth is known as the blue planet because it is the only planet where life exists. Mars is called the red planet due to its reddish appearance. Jupiter is the largest planet of the solar system.
Dad, Mercury is the smallest planet and is also the closest planet to the Sun. Venus is the hottest and brightest planet.
That is right, Khushi.
Which is a planet with rings?
Saturn is the second largest planet after Jupiter. It has rings around it. It is so much light that if there is a big tub of water enough to hold it, it would float in it.
Which is the coldest planet?
Uranus is the coldest planet of the solar system. Neptune is the farthest planet from the Sun. Let us now discuss about the Sun. The Sun is a huge ball of burning gas. It has a temperature of about 5,500 degrees centigrade.
Dad, what is the size of the Sun?
Good question, Avnish. Its size is about 109 times that of the Earth. Its mass is about 330,000 times than that of the Earth. It is almost 99.86% of the total area of the solar system.
Dad, this is so interesting. Tell me more about it.
Let us now discuss the structure of the Sun. The outer layer is called the corona, which we can see during a solar eclipse. The central part is called the core. At the core of the Sun, hydrogen gas continuously gets converted into helium. A large amount of heat and light energy are released during this process.
Dad, what is this energy called?
This energy is called solar energy. It is essential for life on Earth.
Tell us more about our home planet.
Sure. Earth is our home planet. It has an air covering around it, known as the atmosphere. The atmosphere of the Earth protects us from the harmful radiation of the Sun.
This is so much fun. Tell us more.
Children, Earth has 3 main layers: the crust, the mantle, and the core. The crust is the outer layer where we live. Its thickness ranges from about 5 kilometers below the ocean surface to about 70 kilometers below the land. You know, kids, that the continents and the oceans lie on this layer.
What about mantle, Dad?
The mantle is the middle layer, made of semi-solid rocks. The inner region of the mantle consists of molten rocks. At the time of volcanic eruptions, molten magma comes out from this layer to the surface of the Earth. The thickness extends up to 2,900 kilometers.
And what about core?
The core is the innermost layer of the Earth. It is mainly composed of iron and nickel, and the outer core is in a molten liquid state. It extends up to about 2,200 kilometers. The inner core is a solid sphere. mostly made of iron, about 1,200 kilometers from the outer core. Children, let us now discuss about the moon. First tell me, what is a satellite?
A heavenly object that revolves around a planet is called a satellite, like our moon.
Very good, Khushi. The moon is Earth's natural satellite. It does not have its own light. It reflects the sunlight falling on its surface. It revolves around the Earth in an orbit at a distance of about 384,400 kilometers from the Earth. There are also artificial satellites, which are human-made objects placed in orbit around the Earth.
What about meteoroids?
Meteorites are pieces of rock or metal from space that land on Earth. Sometimes they come from the moon or other planets.
Who were Neil Armstrong, Edwin Aldrin, and Michael Collins?
They were astronauts on the Apollo 11 mission. Neil Armstrong and Edwin Aldrin were the first humans to walk on the moon, while Michael Collins stayed in orbit around the moon. They brought rocks from the surface of the moon, which helped the scientists obtain a lot of information about it.
Dad, do all missions have people in it?
No, Avnish. There were some unmanned missions to the moon which provided a lot of information about the surface of the moon through photographs. Chandrayaan-1 was India's first unmanned mission to the moon.
Wow, Dad, they are very strong people.
I too want to become an astronaut.
Sure, Khushi. For this, you have to work hard.
Dad, why do we see different shapes of the moon?
When we look at the moon, it appears to change its shape every night. Sometimes it becomes a round ball, sometimes C-shaped, and other times it disappears completely.
Children, this happens because we only see that part of the moon that reflects the sun's light to us. As it moves around the Earth in its orbit, these varied shapes of the moon are called the phases of the moon.
Dad, what is eclipse?
Eclipse is a natural phenomenon in which a heavenly object or a portion of it becomes temporarily invisible as it is hidden by the shadow of another heavenly object.
What is lunar eclipse?
When the Earth comes between the Sun and the Moon, the shadow of the Earth falls on the Moon. This is called lunar eclipse. Lunar eclipse can be partial, where a part of the Moon may be visible, or total, where the Moon is not visible at all.
What is a solar eclipse?
Solar eclipse takes place when the Moon comes between the Sun and the Earth, and the shadow of the Moon falls on the Earth.
Why are solar eclipses important?
Solar eclipses help scientists study the Sun's corona and other solar phenomena. We must always remember to wear ultraviolet rays UV protected dark glasses while observing, as the bright light of the sun might harm our eyes.
Oh, that is why Mom always stops us from going out during the solar eclipse.
Eclipses affect Earth in several ways. The gravitational pull of the Moon and Sun causes tides in the Earth's oceans. Spring tides occur when the Sun, Moon, and Earth are aligned, causing higher high tides and lower low tides. Neap tides happen when the Sun and Moon are at right angles to each other, causing fewer extreme tides.
So, eclipses can change the tides?
Yes, they can influence the tides significantly. It's all due to the gravitational forces at play.
Thanks, Dad. We learned so much today.
Yeah, it was awesome.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. Now let's head inside and get some rest. There's always more to learn about our amazing universe.